My mother, my own mother, has said things to me that I thought that someone's mother could never say to their own child. How could I be surprised when you worship Satan and are around demon? Assalamu Alaikum, welcome back to my channel. I'm Annabi. I hope you all are doing well today. So I decided I will talk more about my experience as a Muslim revert. It has not always been easy, and many times I felt like I could not be myself fully. So I want to share a few things with you because maybe there are people who are going through something similar. So my last video, I reacted to a video called My Mother Tore My Quran, and I could relate to that story. This is very hard to talk about because I do care about my mother and I don't want to put her in a negative light, but I also want her to know that this is wrong and far from okay. My mother, my own mother, has said things to me that I thought that someone's mother could never say to their own child. There were times when my mother texted me negative things all day, talking bad about Islam all day. It would happen so much that it started to be like harassment and emotional abuse. No matter what I said, it didn't matter. She would keep going even if I didn't respond. It was at that point that I had to block her many times because of this, for my own mental health. This is not very recent, but it's not very old either. It's only maybe a few months ago. So I never made any videos about this, talking about this, even at this time when I was going through it and it was the worst time. I still decided to not talk about it because I didn't want to make her look bad. I didn't want people to pity me or to feel bad for me. This is not the goal in this video. I only want to share my experience, and I want people out there to know that they are not alone in this. If this is happening to them, you are not alone. There are people who are going through similar things, and I am one of them. And she said, "You can't handle the truth." And I said, "Because I am Muslim, that's why we don't have same truths. I will not think like you." She said, "And you want that people lie to you and be fake." I said, "If you can't accept that, then nothing will change. Just accept me as I am or leave me, because I don't need this nonsense." She said, "You brought nonsense. You brought it to your family." I said, "If someone bring drama or cause problems in my life, this is what I avoid." She said, "You are not perfect." Then I said, "I never said I was, but you have nothing positive to say to me or about me. It's not nice. Always try and bring me down." And then she said, "Because you are not that nice now." This is not the worst conversation so far, but this is like words. You are just trying to bring me down, like saying you are not perfect, you are not that nice now. Like, I don't understand why I say these things. What is her goal with this? I don't know, because I was only trying to be a better person and to improve. Then I said, "How not nice?" And she said, "You can't handle the truth." And then another time, this is not the same time, she texted me, Muslims are bullies and causing problem and destruction, just like you now. You lost your mind and your heart became black. How could I be surprised when you worship Satan and are around demon? Quran would not even be good as toilet paper. How naive are you? Those ugly Muslims couldn't keep peace with themselves, so they can't bother other countries that want nothing to do with them. I said such ugly words. When I see this, like all these texts, I just see how much hate this person has my own mother, and it just makes me so sad, because when you text these bad things, you must be suffering inside. If a person is happy, they will never text these things. Never. No matter what. These are just things that you should never text. Then another time she texted, Satan fits perfectly Islamic God. First, Satan is only one God, and Muslims believe God is one. Satan never has son, and Muslims believe that God never has son. And Satan is against Bible, and Muslims are against Bible. It all fits perfectly. This doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even add up. Like saying like, because Satan is one and God is one, we believe God is one, it fits perfectly. No, it doesn't.
Nope.
It doesn't. It's two different, completely different things. God is the most merciful, the most gracious. God is the most just. So many things that Satan is not, obviously, and Satan is the enemy of Islam. I don't understand it. Many times she also sent me like videos that I didn't watch, by the way. Many times I did not respond to her, and I think that's the best thing, is to not respond. So I will only read a little bit more of the texts. He said, why are so many lies in Islam? Do they really think that people are so stupid? Sorry, they say women are stupid in Islam. You can't make sense out of nonsense, and Quran is the biggest nonsense. First of all, my mother has never read Quran. The only thing she does is watch ex-Muslims and Islamophobes and watch their videos and believe everything that they say. So this is the only thing that she has knowledge from Islam that is not Islam. She has never ever read Quran herself. She has never looked at any Islamic videos. She has only watched videos that hate on Muslims or Islam. And then she said, no human is right in everything. And also there is no religion that is perfect neither. And everyone tells that God is perfect, but why, if God is perfect, nobody can find religion that would be perfect? First of all, like my mother, she does believe in God. So I'm like confused reading this, because I thought that she thinks God is perfect. Because why worship God then if you don't think he's perfect? It just doesn't make sense, because I know my mother believes in God. Or at least I thought this, but after reading this and after reading some of the things she says to me, I just think sometimes like maybe she doesn't believe in God. But I don't know, like I'm not gonna say that, because I don't want to say something that is not true. Maybe, like I don't know, it's between her and God, and I don't want to say something wrong about her. But just the things that like this, it doesn't sound like something that someone would say who loves God or who believes in God. This is something like an atheist would say. And then she sent me this video from this guy who says he is ex-Muslim. I don't know. I don't watch his videos. I don't know him in person. I don't know. I only know that he makes a living out of hating on Muslim, hating on Islam, spreading lies and saying wrong things. And I have only watched few things from him, not even full videos. I only had to watch a few things to know that like what he says is wrong. It's wrong. Like, it's not Islam and it's not the truth. He just interprets things in a bad way and in a wrong way to make people think that this is Islam when really it's not. My mother, she believes him, she watches him, and she likes him, like, I don't know, she believes him. Whatever he says, she believes him over her own daughter. She said, here he is talking about someone that is so much is like you on the other name. And then she said, drug users will not change their behavior on their own, no matter what way people would tell them. They will not see anything wrong, even when they are killing themselves. And they will say exactly the same that you do. I am happy, and they want to be left alone with their disease. Oh, these are the things that my mother has texted me. It is more, I just don't want to read everything. It would be like 2-hour video or more, I don't know. But anyway, it's just very negative, everything very negative. It's not something you should text to your children, like, yeah, not at all. Also, why compare Muslims to drug users? Muslims are actually doing the opposite. They are distancing themselves from drugs and from alcohol and from bad things. Like, why are you comparing us? It's so weird and wrong. I know what her goal is. Is to make me stop being Muslim and to believe what everything she says bad about Islam, and also maybe make me hate Islam. That is maybe her goal. That will never happen. You know, even my own mother will not stop me from being Muslim. I didn't know even that she hated Islam and Muslims before I converted to Islam. I didn't know, because she never talked to me about Islam or Muslims before. So I thought that she was like, okay, she didn't hate Islam. Like, I didn't know. But after I told her, when I was starting to learn about Islam, and I told her one time that I'm reading Quran, she was saying a lot of bad things and she was angry about it and she was not happy about it at all. So that was when I little bit realized that she's against this, and this is why after this I didn't tell her anything. I didn't tell her that I'm learning more about Islam. I didn't share her any of my experiences when I was learning about Islam, and then when I decided to convert to Islam, I did not tell my mother, and I didn't even tell anyone of my family or anyone that I am Muslim. And I just kept it to myself until I think it was like 1 year later, or maybe 2 years, that I've been Muslim for 2 years. That is when I finally told her, and I told her, like, maybe you already know, but I am Muslim, because she knew already that I didn't eat pork and things like that. So I think maybe in the back of her mind she already knew, but I wasn't sure. But I told her, and no, it didn't go well. It didn't go well. It just been like this the whole time. It's been like this, and I think that people who are born Muslim, who have Muslim families, they don't realize this. They don't realize what we go through as Muslim reverts. If you have Muslim parents, most of the time they will encourage you to be a better Muslim. But my parents will do the opposite. They will try their best to discourage me to be a practicing Muslim. I had no one. I had no one to count on. I had no one to talk about Islam. I had no one. If I would talk to my mother about Islam, she would just say these things, say these bad things. Like, it's not easy, and people have to realize this, that don't be hard on people sometimes. be understanding. You never know what they are going through in their life. Adding more negativity or more stress to someone is not good, because they might already have that in their lives. I know that her goal was to make me stop being Muslim by all these hate speeches and all these sending me all these videos that try and make me think like, oh, they are right. But no, that never happened. Alhamdulillah, I went closer to Islam. Every time she would talk to me like this, I had this need. I had to pray. I had to pray for her. And this is what I would do. I would just pray, cry to God about it, and I would talk to God about it, and I would pray to God. So all that this has done for me is to make me a stronger Muslimah. It has made me realize no one will ever take Islam away from me. No one will ever make me lose my faith in God. Just saying, like, if my mother cannot do it, don't think you can do it. A random person or a stranger who is trying to stop me from being Muslim. So just gonna save you your time. There's no need to post comments about accept Jesus or something. I already accepted Jesus as my prophet. And I do try and follow Jesus as best as I can, you know. I'm nowhere close to being like Jesus, peace be upon him. But yeah, this is all I want to say in this video. I don't want to have it too long. I just wanted to share these things, but I don't want no hate towards my mother. I just want people to wish good on her and pray for her, ask that Allah guides her. That's all I wish for her. I don't wish any bad for her, and I wish the best for her. She's my mother and I respect her as my mother, but I don't respect the things that she has said to me. I just also want to add that now me and my mother are at a better place. She has stopped texting me for some time now. Let's hope that it is permanent, that she will stop permanently. It doesn't help in any way and it will not change anything, and I think she did realize that. But yeah, that's all I want to say in this video. It was a long video. It's a little bit weird to ask for a like for this video, but anyway, give this video a thumbs up for Allah guiding my mother, because you know what, there are people who have hated on Islam and became Muslim themselves. So maybe inshallah my mother will even be a better Muslim than me someday. Inshallah, we never know. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in my next video, inshallah. Assalamu Alaikum.